Hello, everyone. This is R3dkaneda, and welcome to Neon Giant. First and foremost, I just want to say thank you to Rad Toys and the crew at World Makers Consortium for working out the logistics and the scheduling, and also for giving me this opportunity and the platform for sharing my collection. It's been quite a journey for these past few years, and I'm happy to share this with the community, and hope you guys enjoy. All right, guys. Here's a section of Neon Giant. Actually, it's the outskirts of Neon Giant. So, have them all. I have them all categorized in for each faction, I guess. Mostly for acid rain stuff. So, let's get this. So pretty much here, the outskirts. Then you got that's a connection from the. Yeah, the top part is pretty much all the smaller smaller section, the 2.5 inch, I guess, and smaller. It's yeah, I don't, I still need to, still need to get lights for that section. So, but yeah, overall, let's see if I could. Okay, guys, moving on to the next section of the outskirts of Neon Giant. This here is, I believe the faction is AMM and Omega. The main focus, pretty much, in these ones. A lot of my collection, they're all different from different companies, but it's mainly focused on Acid Rain. It's my favorite line out of the whole 118, and yeah, I have I have a lot of other companies that are in my world that are different, pretty much different scale, and yeah, I'm pretty much working on that lore. I mean, as far as story wise goes, I have my own headcanon, but I try to I try to pretty much stay with Acid Rain, and a lot of my stuff here in the AMM, they're original from the Ori toy line, and I know there's newly designed figures of them, but I still like the original as far as aesthetic goes. I have the new one. I have a couple of them. They're not. I think they're still in the box. Still need to take them out, but I just love the looks of these guys. There's a there's that vehicle from Empire Toy Works. That one's a custom head, I believe. And this one right here, this big boy, is by GS Custom. Shout out to Kenneth. I believe this is the first custom that I ever acquired from him. So, yeah, man, this guy's badass. So, and got him holding the gun. There's okay, so I have a lot of Iron Men in my collection, and in my head canon, they're pretty much donated by Stark's Industries to Neon Giant, and we use them for pretty much moving things as far as like cargoes and whatnot. But yeah, they're pretty much everywhere. Let's see, go here. And yeah, they were just in boxes, and this is when I was collecting a lot of 112s, and I wanted to use them, you know, in my world, and a lot of them, you know, it's such a waste, you know, because they're all hand painted, they're all custom. Yeah, all of the Mark ones that I have, they're all custom, and yeah, you know, I wanted to use them, and I was like, you know what, why can't I? You know, I'm gonna use them too. I know they're different scale and all, but you know the way it is here in Neon Giant, there's pretty much they're here. They're coming from different portals, different dimensions. So you get ones that are like, you know, that are different sizes, and you get multiple. Like let's say Bob from Acid Rain. I have pretty much I have multiple figures of Bob. You know, I have one from BT5, and that one's like 2.5 inch, and you know, and then you got one that are it's mainly 118, and there's multiple of them. That's the new Bob. So in my head canon, the way I see it, it's like they're coming from different dimension, multiverse, and when they come here at Neon Giant, it's they're you know it's there's no right scale pretty much, but you know like since my world is 118, it's there's a lot more of 118 size, 118 scale in my collection. But yeah, that's why there's different, you know, there's different sizes. And you know, I mean, I wanted to display the 112. I don't collect 112 as much, but yeah, I wanted, you know, I didn't want the figure to go to waste, since they're beautifully painted, and I didn't want to just keep them in the box. But and also I wanted to, you know, find a way of to pretty much display them in my collection. And yeah, I guess that's the best way to do it. And that's why, you know, that's why I do have 112 all over the, like, there's I believe, gosh, is that Fortnite? No, it's Apex Legends. And yeah, and then there's another one right there. It's these are great for like robots, you know. You could say that, you know, they're bigger because they're like mechs and stuff, but or they're, you know, they're machines. But you know, you got ones that are, you know, like more organic looking, but at the same time, you know, I could just say that, you know what, they're droids, or they're androids, or they're half machine. So you know, I mean, yeah, I'm thinking of getting a few of the Cosmic Legions, just to put them here in the world. And since I love this, you know, even though, you know, they're bigger scale, but I love their sculpt, you know. Four Horsemen is killing it with that line. And so just wanted to, you know, that's my way of implementing those in my world. So yeah, so yeah, you'll probably see them in the future in my in Neon Giant. So anyways, on to the next one. Okay, before I show the next section of the outskirts of Neon Giant, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to pretty much squeeze in here. Well, you know, it's I have enough space, but it's very, very, you know, it's gonna be hard. So I'm pretty much gonna film it without opening the door of the cube. So I apologize in advance for any glare. So here we go. Gosh. Okay. Oh man. All right. this section right here, it's pretty much mixed with all the lines and more militant, I guess, military, sci-fi based. And look there, there's Mando, and it's opening the. There's a Joy Toy figures, and these guys right here have a bunch of these guys. These guys they're perfect for if you go and have them as in my marine section. They're yeah, man, aesthetically they're perfect. Okay. There's another Ironmonger, and actually there's two Ironmonger. One is, I think that one's painted. It's almost flat looking painted, and this one's a little glossy. So, and that's from my Lightyear, and I got those are old anime ships. Okay, so there's Scarlet and Roadblock, and yeah, so there's the Eagle Force. Yeah, I'm slowly getting into Eagle Force. Their stuff is great, man. I love how it's so solid. Their figure's so solid. I love the way it feels. It doesn't like, it doesn't and have to worry about the figures breaking. And yeah, it's almost like Fortnite figures, like those Fortnite figures. I know a lot of people don't like them because they look too cartoony and stuff, but they're solid figures. They don't break on you, and yeah, their build quality is great. And yeah, it's Keanu. Is that Rico? I believe his name is, from Joy Toy. And you got Battle for the Stars. Yeah, a lot of these guys, I don't know their names. Even for Acid Rain, I don't memorize all their names. So yeah, that's there's that section. Let me try to panel out here as much as I could. Okay, on to the next one. All right, this section right here is the stealth for Acid Rain, and the bottom part is, I guess, is the medic bay. I don't know, but it's, as far as the color scheme goes, it's mostly red and black. But so I have like whatever red and black figures I have, or any vehicles or accessories, I try to just put them here. So it kind of goes with aesthetic. But yeah, let's go. Okay. Oh, this one's that. Yeah, I had no place to put these guys, so I kind of just placed them here. Yeah, these are all Joy Toy, I believe. Yeah, there's another custom Mark 1. It's lifting that accessory from Empire, and I believe these are from Joy Toy, and the line is called Battle from the Stars. Okay, here's another one. So the color ray slowly trickles off and goes with the stealth. So you got Joy Toy, then you got Acid Rain here. And right here's ODST, Halo. So he has the same color way of the rest of these guys, so I kind of put them there. Here's the stealth Camelbot. And yeah, within like each section or each figures that I have, especially, you know, when I take a photo, I try to like I try to take a, you know, I try to tell a story without, you know, without putting anything on the text. I try to like, or the caption, I try to pretty much you know, as far as posing goes, so that you kind of know what's going on already. And then, you know, you got the caption, and you could pretty much, it kind of explains on the scene of the shot. So it's a Marvel Universe. Red Skull. Gosh, I went blank there for a while. Those are Acid Rain Container Puppet. And yeah, this is Joy Toy right here. And here's their Laurel version of the stealth. And okay, on to the next one. Okay, I almost forgot about these guys. Yeah, so this section is in the cube. It's part of the stealth. You know, I try to see it or perceive it as this is the inside of that building structure. So, and yeah, I believe this is pretty much mixed with a lot of things. I like this. I like to say this is a medic area, but it's pretty much mixed with other things. Like you got soldiers here that are, and these are pretty much where all my Planet Green Valley figures are currently, where pretty much they're all currently at. And I believe I have another, but it's in another area. But yeah, every time I get a Planet Green Valley figure, I always put him here. That one is by Underverse, I believe. And it's by Ashley Wood. And right there is a custom, I believe. Okay, so where I got that from, according to the seller, he said that the collector that he got it from, and the collector said that these were made by Kit Lau. And a lot of them, you know, talking to other collectors, they said that, you know, I have one that's from Frostbob from Ori Toy, and it's the acid rain version, or it's the it's the snow version of Bob, and it's a custom. And I believe that they made a few of those for some event, and Kitlau made one. And I looked at a lot of pictures, and it assembles it resembles a lot, like as far as the design goes. I looked at every little thing, and it does look like, that I mean, from what I could tell, it looks like it's the original, or it's by Kit Lau. So, and this one right here, I forgot from which collector was it. He said that Kit made one, and it's it's something similar to that. So, and since I got all this in the same with the same collector, and I try to put two and two together. I'm like, okay, this has to be by Kit. So, but in my head canon, I call this guy Cerberus, since he's like mixed with a lot of things. But I believe he's a manga head, and the limbs are by the astronaut. This guy's right here. So, yeah, Cerberus, Kerberos, and yeah, there's the space prisoner. And yeah, these are by Grime City, also known as District 3, and I forgot. Gosh, traffic droid. But yeah, I got this dude, trying to tinker with him. And this right here is by Devil Toys, and it's from their War of Pocket. Yeah, I apologize for it's kind of like blurry, but yeah, it's I don't have lights in here. It just kind of, some of the lights pretty much goes through the glass. That's why I kept them glass, so they'll have little lights. Yeah, I gotta work on putting some LEDs in here. But yeah, in person you could really see them, but it's just that it doesn't translate well on film or in video. So, okay, on to the next one. Okay, the next one is pretty much the Bucks team, and mixed with, since the Bucks team works with the law, you got the police, and pretty much the SWAT. You got detective, and you got the snipers, or the current newly designed Bucks team. And there's the Wolf Pack. It's Jinro, and see, like, okay, you got this guy right here. He's over, I believe he's over 7 inches, and yeah, see, like in my head canon, he's like he's a machine, and the real reason that I really wanted him in in this section is he looks great. I mean, he's a custom as well. I believe it's a Sigma 6, the old Sigma 6 from GI Joe, and gosh, I forgot his name. It's Jin. He goes Jin Saltome. He goes by the name Jin, and yeah, he did this custom, and yeah, I've had him for a long. It's been a while, and yeah, and let's see. Okay, so there's a vehicle by GS Custom. It's another one by GS Custom. Shout out to Kenneth. And these right here, okay, so this could possibly be by Kit Lau. So I don't know, because when I got the other ones that I have, as far the other customs that I have, and somebody told me that it was it was from Kit that he customed them. So I don't know. So, but they look great overall, and I had to put them with the new exclusive to the from Yamato, and then I got the guys from Underverse. So he's pretty much working with the law, and you got the cop, the man, RoboCop. So, and these are the newly designed RoboCop. You got the OG RoboCop. There's another Underverse. These guys are like the detective. Her and those guys. Right here. And that's from Aegis Station. He's also working with the cops, with the police, AD Police. So right here, this section right here is pretty much the Bucks team. Got Sophie, Bob. There is Famine from Famine Studios. I posted to him a while back. I remember asking him if it was okay. There's this dude that looks, it kind of resembles him. So it reminded me of him. So I asked him if it's okay, if I could, So he's part of the Bucks team. He's in my world in Famine Studios, legendary Famine Studios. And you got these guys. I think they're Steel. That one's custom. He's the Bucks medic. What else? Yeah, okay, so this one right here are the Sniper Elite Group. I also recently posted these guys, but see, like Bob, here's another Bob right there. He's like leading the faction right here when it comes to the Sniper. And that right there is I believe it's the very first Acid Rain figure that I ever got. He's great. He's the Sniper. There's another Bob. There's Sophie in a different costume. They're the more modern version of the Bucks team. Yeah, I mean, they look good, man. They look great, but I don't know, man. Like Bob's face, I mean, he kind of looks like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't dig it, but the portrait is, yeah. But overall, it's a great design, I guess. I just like the the old version of Bob. Now for me, that's Bob. So I have to head swap them in the future. So yeah, this right here be the law of Neon Giant: to protect and to serve.